Good morning, I'm Zhang Haonan. Today I'm presenting my preliminary on how school leaders can better manage limits money in Malaysia school for EAD 5003. Next slide. Malaysia Ministry of Education give about 60% of the national budget to education every year, but many schools still face many problems. Costs are rising, buildings are aging, and there are more demand for technology. Under school-based management, principals now have more freedom to manage school funds and raise extra money through parents' group. But here's problem. Most principals were promoted from teaching. They were never trained in budgeting or buying supplies. Already, Jenny and Sergey 2050 found that many school leaders simply lack their skills. And the problem has two parts. First, school grade. PCG often cannot cover basic needs, especially in rural and poorer areas. Second, many principal students feel ready. Alice and Noor 2018 found that a large number said they were not well prepared in many measurements before becoming leaders. So, not enough money plus not enough money skills equal poor use of funds, missed opportunities, and lower teaching quality. Students in poorer communities suffer most. And I look at this from four angles were learned in class: where money comes from, how it's shared, whether it's used effectively, and whether spending actually helps students. And the funds and questions. First, where money comes from. School in rich areas raise a lot through parents' donations. School in poorer areas cannot. The World Bank 2019 noted this great unfair situation. Second, how much is shared with small budget principals must choose between computers, building repairs, textbooks, or sport hygiene found that without a clear bonding system, leaders make rushed decisions instead of think long term. And efficient and students' impact. Third, use money efficiently. Most preparers were never trained to computer cost to track spending. UNESCO 2002 says countries that training purpose in money management can match better rules. First, the spending actually helps students. Using and Medicare 2022 found that school focused too much on following rules and not enough on whether the money makes a difference in the classroom. And what this means for fairness, the gap is growing. School with skilled leaders attract more money and use it better. Poorer students get hurt to us. For opportunity, bad money decisions mean cut the actual classes, counseling, and after-school activities. For quality, old textbook, blank labs, not enough computers. The Malaysia Education Blueprint said money management is key to school performance. And recommendations overview. I'm proposing three practical recommendations. First, make many management training required for all school leaders. Add a model to the NPQEL program covering budgeting, cost comparisons, buying splits, and checking rules for current principal. A 3 years training program should roll out step by step, starting with the school that needs it most. Singapore and Finland show this work. Trained principals use money better and more fairly. Second, create a school money management toolkit. A simple guide with a neat assessment tool, a budget tempo link to the school improvement plan, and a real example from Mercy School. As is the Kingan's system school already use, no new system need. Third, change how the government give money to school. Right now, funding is based on student number, as just adding a factor for whether students come from poorer families, whether the school is remote, and whether buildings need repair. This way, school facing bigger challenges get more help. Australia and the UK have used the approach and seen real improvements in fairness. Why are these realistic? They use things that already exert the NPQEL course and Kangan system. No need to build anything new. The fair funding plan moves money around rather than asking for more, so it's affordable. Expect result: better use of money, less wasted, better student learning, fair system. And to finish, school leadership is key but often forgotten part of many managements. We cannot leave principles untrained. With training, a simple toolkit, and fairness funding, we can help school leaders turn limited money into the best education for every Malaysia child. Thank you.